Alafia. It is Abundant Lei back with another daily collective read. I hope you had a wonderful, fabulous, miraculous day so far. If you would like to book with me, you can do so at my abundant.lay118@gmail.com email or through my pin site listed in my bio. Make sure to like, to comment, and to share me with a friend. Let's get to it. All right, today we got commitment and divine feminine. It says yin feminine energy with marriage promises fidelity. Okay, collectors. Hey. Hey, films. Okay, I don't normally get this, but if you a girl who like other girls, you might be getting married soon. To my femmes who date masculines that are also femmes, I love it. I'm here for it. Look, I am definitely all for the people, okay? I'm here for all the people, so. Oh. Y'all, we have a cat. He is a kitten, okay? And when I say that baby be spazzing, he's learned how to open the gate because he only just learned how to like start walking down the stairs literally this week or last week. So he's like, when I say we got him fresh from his mommy, he was very tiny when he first came. But he just learned how to move. Like, we have a little gate there to keep the other animals out because we have dogs, and he has learned how to move it for himself. And it's just hilarious because here he come, y'all. Because he just be spazzing. He must have heard me talking about him. All right. Anyways, for my femmes that like films, for my femmes who like girls, you might be getting married. Just have to say that again. But also just for the femmes in general, I think all of the divine feminines, we are in a very like, I want love, I want marriage, I want the real deal, I want the whole big bang shaboogles, okay? And if you aren't that person, this is not a reading for you, and that's okay. Because y'all know I'm not always about doing the love reading. Sometimes I'm talking about your money or other things, but that's just been the focus more recently. But yeah, if we're really feeling like this, like, I'm about to have an amazing relationship vibe. And I'm telling you, Spirit is saying go into that, okay? All right, bottom of the deck, we got cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted with stress. Okay, see? And you know what peeked out? Ecstasy. Y'all know how I feel about this card. So I feel like you in your head so much because you're focusing on the day-to-day, and Spirit is asking you to get into it. Y'all know how I feel about this ecstasy card. Why? Because this card talks about getting into the vortex, getting into the part that is all dreamy and good vibes and just allows you to imagine the life you want, right? We're in a time where we can really create the life we want to have. So if you understand that you are the person creating the reality you see, and you focus on the things that you cannot always control, but you can control what you think about, focus on what you think about. Feminines, focus on what you think about. It's not about escaping, because I feel like that's what somebody is scared of. It's not about escaping. It's about alignment. What's up, Dad? My bad, y'all. My dad was asking me a question. Anyways, but yeah, so it's about getting back into alignment, right? I feel like some people are scared that if you go into this energy, that it's you trying to escape your reality. And it's not about escaping. It's not running away from your reality. It's about aligning to what is actually yours. Because when you go into that beautiful ecstasy energy, you actually allow yourself to align to what your best outcome is. And you take the focus off of the part of you that is fixated on the things that you don't always have the ability to control, right? Sometimes there's things that are happening around you can't control. So it's time for you to get out of that. In the past, we got possibilities, okay? It says free-spirited adventure risk. So you know that there is a part of you that is wanting to be more free, to release that hold on like trying to control this aspect of things, right? Like I said, like especially for my feminines, right? For my masculines, I definitely feel like our masculines are also drawn in, because with that soulmates card to that masculine, I feel like both the masculine and the feminines are like, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for something beautiful. I'm ready to take a leap of faith, okay? I'm ready to jump out of airplanes and do something a little wild and crazy, something I've never done before, but something that makes me feel good. Like, I think with everything going on with the world, we just want to feel good, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should follow what feels good to you. That's how you feel aligned. When things feel good, you're actually in alignment. And I know we've been taught that when we are, we have to face reality, we have to see the real world, we have to pay attention to all these things, but that's the distraction. The distractions from life are going to pop up and make you feel blurred up in your head. You can't think straight. It's like so much stuff. I'm so overwhelmed. When you get back into ecstasy is when you're actually getting back into alignment. And this is even for my religious folks, right? God does not want you stressed and worried. God wants you to have complete faith. What is complete faith? Ecstasy. It is trusting and knowing. So regardless of what your background may be, the result is still the same. God, you're supposed to be aligned to what feels good. I'm not talking about feeding your flesh. I'm talking about what feeds your spirit. What feels good to you spiritually? What makes you feel aligned? What reignites your life and gives you that breath of fresh air so that you can have the momentum and the energy to move and show up and be in the places you're supposed to be, so things align and get you out of this situation, okay? In our current place, we are going through some withdrawal, okay? Like I said, we have all this beautiful energy coming from both the feminine and the masculine sides that are focused on love and commitment. The feminines want it in the physical world. The masculine wants it in the spiritual world, which is kind of ironically funny, because the feminine typically rules the spiritual world and the masculine rules the physical world. So it's like we're trying to pull at each other to meet in the middle, and I love it. But right now we might be in this space where we're single, we're lonely, maybe solitary. That's okay, right? Take this time to, again, find the things that make you feel good, because by you aligning to what feels good to you, this loneliness starts to feel like a reward. Because once you're in union, once you're in partnership, you won't always have time to take care of you. Start finding ways to enjoy the time that you get to be by yourself, and don't look at it as a punishment, and understand that it's actually success, right? I'm actually looking at this running card, and instead of looking at the negatives of it, I'm looking at the positive. This man gets to go and run by himself and just get away from like this stuff where he feels abandoned and invisible and hidden. He's actually giving himself a chance to go while I'm still not being visually paired up with someone. Let me go embrace these moments, better myself. He's physically working out. He's spiritually working out. Do y'all get where I'm going with this? Like, take that energy and propel it into things that make you feel good. Give it back to yourself. You deserve it, okay? In the future, we have emotional storm and fantasy. This is, again, that wager between the two. Are you going to stay focused on your reality, where you are in turmoil, unstable, and affected all the time by the world around you? Or do you surrender? Go start doing the things that help you, and you allow yourself to escape into what feels good, imagining and dreaming of the world that you want to be in, rather than the one that you may have currently existed. You might currently be existing in, okay? I don't know why my brain was not working with us. All right, what we got? So we got star power and surprise. It says, an unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change and become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity, step into the spotlight. So I definitely feel like there's this like, follow your dreams and watch the world surprise you type of energy. I'm telling you guys, like, do you know what it feels like when I'm part of this collective, so I get it, guys. I completely get it. But what did we have peek out? We had a card peeking out. So we have transformation that was peeking out, and it says change is the natural order of things. Another thing about change, being surprised by change. Don't be afraid of the unknown. And this also is that duality I spoke on about the masculine and the feminine, right? What you see in the physical world versus what you see in the spiritual world. But we have the card of foresight. This is my feminine eye, okay? So it does things differently. It says pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert alert. Look to the future and be prepared for what comes in that changes you. And the bottom of the deck comes back with that surprise card, and it says wellness. Ensure your body is nourished, join a gym, and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. I kind of spoke on this with that running card. Find the things that align you. Find the things that ignite you physically and spiritually, and you'll be fine. Mwah. I love you guys. Till soon.